Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about some important issues in the game that really need to be fixed. But before we get into it, I want to make one thing very clear. This is not a hate video. I actually enjoy the game a lot, and that's exactly why I want to highlight these problems. Fixing them would make the game even better and help it grow. Also, these aren't just my complaints. I reached out to the community, and guess what? Everyone agreed that these are serious issues that need attention. So, in this video, we're going to go over everything that should be fixed to improve the overall experience. Let's get started. The first and probably the most frustrating issue in the game is climbing the enemies. Imagine this, you're in a tense 1v1 fight, and you are doing a lot of movement. Suddenly, instead of landing your next shot, your character randomly climbs onto your enemy like they're a ladder. And guess what? You get completely stuck in the climbing animation, helpless, while your opponent is free to shoot you like it's target practice. You can't move, you can't fight back, and in the next second, boom, you're dead. Now, whose fault is this? Obviously, the devs. This isn't just some rare bug, it happens way too often, and it needs to be fixed. But wait, that's just one of the many problems. There's a lot more to talk about, so make sure you watch till the end. Also, I need you guys to share this video as much as possible so the devs actually see it and fix this issue once and for all. The next major issue is voice chat, or should I say, the voice that no one hears. You know the struggle, you're spamming redeploy me in the chat, but your random noob teammate doesn't even bother reading it. Why? Because nobody ever looks at the in-game chat. This is exactly why we need a proper voice chat system. Now, you might be thinking, wait, isn't voice chat already in the game? Well, yeah, technically it is. But guess what? It's completely broken. It works fine when you're in the lobby, but the moment you enter a match, boom, it's gone. No voice, no communication, nothing. And the worst part? The devs have done absolutely nothing to fix this major issue. Oh, and if you're playing on a PC, it's even worse. Just to turn your mic on or off, you have to go into the settings, which, let's be honest, is super annoying, especially in the middle of a fight. I'm not sure if it's the same on mobile, but on PC, it's just painful. Devs, please fix the communication system. At the very least, let players talk properly with random teammates so we can actually tell them to redeploy instead of watching them loot while we scream in silence. Now, let's talk about the biggest issue in the game, the aimbot glitch on the mobile version. But before I explain, I want you to watch this clip and tell me, is this guy hacking or not? Some of you will say, yeah, he's definitely a hacker, while others might argue, nah, he's just really good. Well, let me tell you the truth, he's not hacking, but he is abusing a game-breaking glitch. By using a specific weapon and firing in a tap-tap style, every single shot automatically lands on the enemy's head. This means he can drop any player in just 2 to 3 bullets, no matter how skilled his opponent is. And the worst part? This only exists in the mobile version. You cannot do this on a PC, which makes mobile lobbies a nightmare. But here's the catch, you can't just do this with any weapon. It only works with certain guns, like the AR-97 and August. If you've ever been instantly deleted in a fight and thought, no way that was legit. Yeah, it was probably this exploit. Now, let me ask, why have the devs not fixed this yet? It's been around for a while, and it's ruining ranked matches. If you're a mobile player, you've either seen this or used it. If you're on a PC, you might not even know about it because it doesn't work there. And if you haven't ranked up high enough, you probably haven't run into these guys yet. But trust me, once you do, it's beyond frustrating. Devs, please fix this. It's completely unfair when someone way less skilled can kill you just because they're abusing a broken mechanic. The next issue is one that almost everyone has faced, matchmaking. And let's be honest, it's completely broken. If you're below legend rank, the game throws you into bot lobbies every single time. At first, it might feel fun, but after a while, it gets boring. You barely improve, and when you finally reach higher ranks, it's a rude awakening because once you hit legend rank, the game suddenly decides, alright, time to make your life miserable. Now, instead of bot lobbies, you're getting matched with top leaderboard players, the sweatiest, most cracked players in the game. And as if that wasn't bad enough, guess what kind of teammates you get? Yep, the worst randoms imaginable. The type that barely knows how to shoot, let alone play the objective. At this point, winning a match becomes nearly impossible unless you form a full squad. And for new players, forming a squad isn't that easy. It takes time to find good teammates. So if you're solo queuing, good luck carrying an entire team while facing some of the best players in the game. Devs, please fix matchmaking. There needs to be balanced lobbies where players actually face opponents of a similar skill level. Right now, it's either too easy or way too difficult, with no middle ground. Now, this next issue isn't as famous because it's mainly a PC problem, but trust me, it's still super frustrating. Auto sprint doesn't work. Yes, there's literally a setting called auto sprint in the game, but guess what? It does absolutely nothing. You can turn it on, turn it off, it doesn't matter. Your character still won't auto sprint. And this isn't some recent bug, it's been broken since the global launch. That's right, months have passed, and the devs still haven't bothered fixing it. Because of this, PC players have to constantly not just hold, but instead spam the sprint key, which makes good movement much harder. And in a game where movement is everything, this issue is a huge disadvantage. But wait, that's not all. Another super annoying issue is bullet registration problems. Sometimes, even when your crosshair is perfectly on the enemy, your shots just don't hit. You're firing, you're aiming correctly, but somehow, only a few bullets connect while the rest just disappear into thin air. Why does this happen? Nobody knows. But it does happen, and it can be the difference between winning or losing a fight. Devs, please fix auto sprint on PC and fix bullet registration. These might not be the most talked about problems, but they seriously affect gameplay, and they've been around way too long. And finally, the most famous issue of them all, unoptimization. When I asked the community about the biggest problem in the game, this was by far the most common complaint. And honestly, I completely agree. The game is just way too unoptimized. Not everyone has a high-end device. Some players are running the game on lower-end PCs or mobile devices, and for them, the experience is painful, lag spikes, stutters, frame drops, and crashes. It doesn't matter how skilled you are, if the game doesn't run smoothly, you're automatically at a disadvantage. But what do the devs focus on instead? More skins. Every single day, there's a new stash update packed with flashy cosmetics, but no performance improvements. Like, come on, devs, prioritize optimization. What's the point of having a cool new skin if half the player base can't even run the game properly? So, that's all for today's video. If you agree with these issues, make sure to share this video so the devs actually see it. And if you made it this far, drop a like and let me know in the comments, what's the most annoying issue for you? I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, keep smiling.